until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh?
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at our list of the 10 best Fallout companions.
I love her so, nothing else like her anywhere you go.
We've met a lot of familiar friends throughout the Fallout franchise, and these were our absolute favorites. Which character would you be proud to deem a companion? Let us know down in the comments. Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Craig Boone.
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
Craig's story was one of many reasons why Fallout New Vegas is the most revered in the franchise. First off, the guy is one of the best shots in the entire game. Lord knows most of us weren't exactly dumping points into rifles. Secondly, he has a simple yet gripping story surrounding his wife's disappearance that leans hard into Fallout's more tragic side. And should he die at any point, you'll have the chance to read a heartbreaking letter that serves as a sad end to his story. For as hilarious as Fallout can be, Craig was a good vehicle to tell something that was more dramatic.
They told us to shoot till we were out of ammo, so that's what we did.
Dog meat. Of course we gotta include dog meat on this list. It's dog meat. You know, a vault dweller's best friend. Look, we aren't exactly going to choose a specific one, they're all good boys. But the best part about dog meat, aside from the animal companionship, is just how helpful he can be. In addition to attacking enemies in combat, he can sniff out resources and special items that you may have overlooked. Besides, the little puppo looks adorable in just about whatever armor you deck him out with.
I love her so, nothing else like her anywhere you go.
Lily Bowen.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Lily definitely leans into the weirder, more surreal aspects of Fallout. We all know super mutants to be loud and murderous psychopaths, no different to the fantastical orc. So imagine our confusion and disbelief when we came across this sweet old lady taking care of her horribly mutated cattle. But one benefit of having her around is that she can show you a thing or two about stealth. We just worry about the things that this Leo might be telling her to do.
It's my medicine, dearie. It keeps me calm, but it makes my memory go all fuzzy. That's why I only take my dosage every other time. That way, at least I remember their faces.
Nick Valentine.
10 tapes recorded by that hooligan Eddie Winter. Word is, they got stashed in police departments around the Commonwealth. When you find them all, you bring them to me.
Nick Valentine is one of the more fascinating characters of Fallout 4. A robot detective? Scratch that. A robot detective who holds the memories of a completely different being? It is a strange predicament to be in, and his desire to avenge the person before his creation is a noble and perplexing one. What's more fascinating are the thoughts his story brings to the table. Questions of destiny, grudges, past versus present, and the dilemmas of using robots like synths to preserve those who have long since passed. And hey, those stats he's got, they ain't too shabby either.
Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I'd hoped with winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free.
Fawkes.
It can't be. Either you are quite real. I am going quite mad.
Here we have another example of not all mutants being horrible beasts of the wasteland. Fawkes provides an interesting glimpse into the world of a mutant as he was casted out by his own kind. Shockingly, this has actually had a positive effect on his mind as he thinks clearly and more reasonably than his brethren. He also serves as a good balance for those who are into ranged weaponry. Nothing is funnier than seeing him rush in while you're firing away and turning your foes into minced meat. Rose of Sharon Cassidy.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
Although Cassidy may not have stats as impressive as other Fallout companions that came before and after, she's a companion we'd love to have around as much as possible. Even after all the terrible events of the war and her caravan getting ambushed by a competitor, she still maintains an attitude that's real, blunt, and occasionally funny. Plus, she can quickly become a deadly ally should you choose to go through her set of quests, as her perks focus on buffing her damage threshold and damage with guns.
Feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel.
Eddie.
Navarro Outpost Scientist, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several databanks of information on this machine.
There are plenty of robots to recruit as companions or temporary allies in the Fallout games. Eddie is a prime example of why they're worth your investment. Sure, this iBot doesn't exactly have a story to invest in, but the perks are worth having him around. Enhanced sensors will let him detect enemies further than most characters, which is a good way of preventing a raider from flanking you. Camaraderie, on the other hand, which was only featured in the Lonesome Road DLC, sees both you and Eddie gaining bonus stats from collecting circuit boards used to further upgrade him. This little guy can do big things, so don't underestimate him.
I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Marcus.
Right. After the Master and the Vats were destroyed, I wandered a bit. No place to go. One day got attacked by this fool wearing power armor.
We're really showing the super mutants some love, and Marcus is deserving of that love. In all honesty, he is one of the coolest characters in the franchise. No, it's not because of the minigun. Not to recycle the same thing we like about Fawkes, but Marcus is notable because of how it shows the problems mutants face. While most of our interactions with mutants are through fights for survival, Marcus is trying to rebuild and help bring civility back to his kind. He wants to change things and work with those who haven't succumbed to mutation. And most importantly, he's a leader who cares for his allies.
But don't forget, I knew the folks involved. They were the best humanity had to offer.
Piper Wright.
Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me.
Piper quickly shows that she doesn't care if the world has been blown to hell. She'll take on anyone and anything in the fight for truth and justice. And that's hotter than any ounce of TNT we've dealt with. Getting back on track though. Piper has a level of tenacity and bravery few can match, but she's also someone we can easily relate to. There are times where we felt isolation hit a little harder than most days, and when it comes to searching for truth, life can get frustrating sometimes. Piper's story is unfortunately still relatable today, and it's why she is one of the more resonating aspects of Fallout 4.
From what I've heard, they take whatever they want, especially if it's high tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but let's just say they have their own agenda.
Veronica Santangelo.
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
This sweetheart is just the best companion in the entire franchise. Or maybe that's just my love for Felicia Day showing, who knows. Anyways, this woman braves the Mojave Wasteland every day alongside the Brotherhood of Steel and wants to learn more from others. She's someone who wants to feel some restoration within her soul as a human, and she wants to help humanity feel that same revival. Gameplay-wise, she's great at crafting things at a moment's notice and beefing up both yours and her melee damage. She's a keeper through and through.
If I work out of there, I'll still be able to keep tabs on Hidden Valley if I needed to. I know that route like the back of my hand.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out some of our other Fallout content here on MojoPlays, and don't forget to subscribe for more great stuff every day.